Uncovering the forgotten lineage, what genetic evidence reveals about America's first peoples? What if everything you've been told about the origins of Native Americans was a lie? For centuries, colonial narratives have insisted on a single migration story, the Bering Strait theory, to erase the complexity and diversity of the original peoples of the Americas. But recent genetic and morphological research tells a very different story, one that affirms what Black American Indian communities have known all along. We are autochthonous to this land, and our history is far older and more complex than they've ever admitted. If you're ready to uncover the truth and reclaim your ancestral identity, subscribe to this channel and keep watching. The evidence is undeniable, the myth of a single origin. For decades, colonial science pushed the narrative that all Native Americans descended from Northeast Asian migrants.
Current Biology magazine released a scientific study that links the DNA of modern-day Native Americans to a group of people who used to live in the caves of Yunnan, China. The Red Deer Caves. Here is a photo depiction of what they look like.
Huh? All right, so what is new about this information that is on top of the fact that, Native Americans crossed the Bering Strait?
Well, basically, it just says that there's a third group of people, not just Siberians, not just Central Asians, but people from essentially modern-day Southeast Asia, because, the Red Deer Caves, it borders Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam. They're the ones that became Native Americans.
This story erased the ancient autochthonous origins of many indigenous communities. Genetic revelations. Recent studies reveal that some Amazonian native peoples carry genetic links to indigenous Australians, Melanesians, and Southeast Asians, connections absent in Northern and Central American populations. Morphological evidence. The oldest skeletons in the Americas, like Lusia woman, feature cranial traits aligned with Australasians and Africans, not East Asians. This isn't just about science, it's about reclaiming the truth of who we are and exposing the lies that erased us. Here's the breakthrough: the DNA doesn't lie. These findings confirm that the simplistic Bering Strait migration narrative is false. Black American Indians, dark-skinned, woolly-haired, wide-featured, are not outliers in the indigenous story. We are foundational to it. The genetic and morphological evidence aligns with oral traditions and lived realities, proving that our ancestors didn't cross an ocean, they were always here. The implications of this truth are profound. Reclaiming identity. These findings affirm that Black American Indians are indigenous to Turtle Island, not African imports mislabeled through paper genocide. Restoring sovereignty. This truth challenges the systems that severed our tribal affiliations and erased our matriarchal lineages. Shifting the narrative. The image of what a Native American should look like is a colonial construct, and it's time to dismantle it. This isn't just a scientific revelation, it's a call to reclaim our power and rewrite history. The DNA, the bones, and the stories of our grandmothers all tell the same truth. We are the original people of this land. We are dedicated to empowering American Indian women to reclaim their voices, their heritage, and their sovereignty. If you're ready to unlearn colonial lies, honor your ancestors, and amplify the truth, like this video, share it, and subscribe to our channel. Together, we can reclaim our story, restore our dignity, and ensure that the world finally sees us for who we truly are. The blood remembers and the truth is rising.